Hey, in this episode of Just Learn It, I'm talking to you about how to become a freelance writer. All right, so in this short video, you'll learn what freelance writers do and whether or not you should become a freelance writer yourself. So first of all, let's talk about what is freelance writing. So freelance writing is when you're offering writing services to different companies, not how to write like ABC, but writing like article writing, writing articles, blog posts, copywriting, which is sales writing, that's very popular, email writing, so writing emails for people, website content writer, so that's on the different pages of the website, that means you're writing the content that's there, a book writer, so if you write a book, there are a lot of book writers nowadays, it's very popular now, academic writer, this is when you're writing for academic papers. And there's also a technical writer. It's a bit cut for the presentation, but technical writer is when you're writing for manuals, like manuals for equipment and things like that. That's what a technical writer is. Okay, so as a freelance writer, you can choose one of these things that I listed here. Choose one of them and focus on that. Or you can even change in the future. So why do companies hire writers? Most company owners, the thing is they're good at running businesses, but they're not good at writing. So they hire somebody else to write good writing content for them. And good content is the #1 way to get visitors and customers nowadays because people are always looking for good and new information. So you have to have good content. If you don't, you're not going to get new visitors, you're not going to get new customers. Also, good content can be the difference between making $0 for a company and making $10,000 for a company. Okay? And this is true. I've seen it myself. I talked to a business owner. He wasn't making any sales, but he hired a writer. He hired a copywriter because copywriters are the ones that specialize in sales writing. And then in the next month, he made something like $12,000 in sales. So just because of very good writing, he was able to make those sales. And that's why companies hire good writers. And even if you're not a copywriter, even if you're not a very good writer yet, you can practice. You can start practicing. Okay? So why would you become a freelance writer? So if you have great English writing skills, that's very important because, and second, if you love writing for fun or if you love writing for sales or marketing, okay? It's important that you have to have the skills because if you love writing but you're not good at it, then I'm sorry, but this might not be the place for you. So you have to love writing, either for fun or for sales and marketing, and you have to have great writing skills. The good news about writing skills is this can be learned. So even if you love writing, but you're not very good at writing yet, you're not yet a writer, you can't become a writer yet, but you can learn this. You can learn it, you can practice, and in time, you can become a freelance writer. Now, why would you not become a writer? Because not everybody can write. Some people are not very good at writing. So, and it would just take so much effort to practice all the time. Second is you may sometimes have to write about things that you don't care about. Because sometimes you're a writer and a company is going to assign you some work. He's going to say, can you write about paper towels? Like these are paper towels. And then it's going to be very boring sometimes writing about paper towels, right? You're not going to write about fun things all the time. You're going to have to write about boring things too. So that might be a reason why you would not become a writer. Lastly, there might be other fields that are better for you. Maybe you're better doing Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel admin work. Maybe you're better at design. So that's a reason why you wouldn't become a writer. So what things do you need? You need a basic computer. You don't need the best computer because if you're writing, you just need to open up like Microsoft Word and that's it. You don't need a very fast computer. You don't need a 100,000 peso computer. You don't need a MacBook Pro. You can just use a cheap computer, that's okay. An internet connection, because you need to send your writing work to to the clients, the companies. And third is any text editor like Microsoft Word, or even Notepad. You can just type there, and as long as you can type in it, that's okay. All right, now where would you find writing jobs? There are many websites for finding writing jobs. These are just a few: Upwork, Freelancer, Online Jobs, Fiverr, Guru, and Hubstaff Talent. But there are thousands of freelance writing jobs online. Just type in freelance writing jobs online in Google, and you'll find so many websites about it. So I do have a free writing course. If you want to get started about writing, head over to wfhr.io/free writing course. And I do have a 5-day free course about becoming a freelance writer. And we also have a paid course, but just take the free course first. Second is, I want you to go to wfhr.io/forums. We have a lot of writers there that share their best practices, give each other advice and tips. So if you go to the forums and ask for help, then there's a lot of people who can help you and give you some advice on what you should be doing. All right, if there's anything else you'd like to learn about, aside from how to become a writer, let me know. I'd be glad to give you a short lesson about it in our Jaslearnit sessions. And if you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask, and I'll answer you as soon as possible. I'll talk to you later.